Excellent. Thank you, Denise, and thank you, moderators, and thank you, all of you, for your great ideas. One immediate action item I think all of us can execute on immediately, even right here with our phones, is to share some of the information that we have either talked about today, or if you know about a program, an internship program, an exchange program, resources from the Institut Camões, anything like that that is already existing, it's up to us to share it. And we all have networks. We all have, either Facebook or Twitter or email lists or whatever it is. And we need to make that kind of information go viral within our community, because that's really the only way that people find out about it. I can't tell you how many times, PALCUS has sent out a newsletter, and I've emailed a bunch of people about a program or a scholarship program, internship program, and then you meet somebody that says, I had no idea, and you're like, how do we reach everybody that needs to find out about this information? The idea of the exchange of the sort of the encontro idea that this gentleman had here. The Portuguese government has an encontro de jovens that they've been doing for years, but not everybody knows about it, and I don't know if they're still doing it or not, but even I went on one, and it was fantastic. And as Denise mentioned, the Institut Camões has a ton of resources already with online curriculum. We need to share it. So an immediate action item I would ask all of you is to share this information with your networks, with your students, with your families, everybody that you know that would be interested. So this concludes our program for today. I do have one announcement. Here it is. If you are going to be here in the Virginia area, the Virginia Portuguese Community Center invites everybody to be present on the 26th at 6 p.m. At their community center in Manassas to welcome President Marcelo Rebelo de Souza for food and drinks. It's complimentary, just 6 p.m. at the Manassas Center. You can Google it and find the address and go meet Marcelo and take a selfie. So. But as I mentioned, the work doesn't end here. We will be creating a final report, as we've talked about. All these ideas that have been mentioned here will be put into this report, including additional ideas that we brainstorm as a board, as a community. If you go home and you're talking with friends and family and you come up with an idea, please email us. We will include it in the report. Again, the idea is for us to share this report, have some ideas, everybody can look at it and maybe pick out one or two ideas that they can implement in their community, in their school, in their club, whatever it is. So there's actual, real work and action items that it's going to come out of today. If you don't have our email address, you can go to our website, and it's right there, but it's very easy. It's palcus@palcus.org, so very easy to remember. Also, I wouldn't be doing my job as chair of PALCUS if I didn't encourage you all to become members. And join us in our mission to be the national voice that advocates for and promotes the advancement of the Portuguese-American community economically, professionally, culturally, and politically. We have launched some major initiatives such as the Make Portuguese Count campaign that Marie mentioned for the U.S. Census 2020, the PALCUS podcast, which has also been mentioned today to encourage civic participation and more Portuguese running for office, the PALCUS Index National Survey, and a national database of Portuguese-American and elected officials, which is very similar to your idea, that will be online eventually. We do all of this with an all-volunteer board, and I will say that again, an all-volunteer board, and we have one paid staffer that sits in Manassas, and I think we are able to accomplish a heck of a lot with the limited resources that we have. And we do have the support of foundations such as FLAD, which we are eternally grateful for, and the Portuguese government, so thank you very much. We need your support for the membership, though, to help us continue these initiatives and more. So if you're still on the fence about whether or not to become a member, I just ask that you do one thing. Go to our website, look at the programs that we have, and really, I hope that you will be impressed with what we were able to do and accomplish with the limited resources that we have, and even find a way for you to participate, whether that's becoming a mentor, because we do have an online mentoring program, whether that's hosting a business mixer in your local area. There's a lot of ways to get involved, so I would encourage you to visit our website, browse around, and if you like what you see, please click on the Join Now button and become a member. So Tonight's dinner reception and concert at the Ambassador's Residence begins at 6:30, and there will be complimentary valet parking service provided, but we do encourage you to take a taxi or Uber. And thank you again to all of our moderators, panelists, and sponsors, and thank you for all of you for taking the time out of your busy schedules to be here with us on a Saturday. And for those who've traveled from near and far, I can't tell you how much we appreciate it. And this, again, has been a fantastic event, and we couldn't have done it without your participation. So thank you very, very much. And with that, I'll just say muito obrigado e boa noite, and we'll see you tonight.